When we're exploding Bear Modes Broadcasting, I said on the last broadcast that your certification systems are failed, or society's hooked together. The result of that is your identification is failed too. You're running all around with identity crisis. You've misidentified the whole experience. You can't get a greater identity crisis than that. You don't know humans are priceless. Lovely. Yeah, I have an evil nature. Shut up! And tradition has picked that up more than religion. I'm going to tell you something right now. Your religions are engulfed by tradition. You don't have any religions. You say, oh, there's a religion that. It's all tradition. Hindu. Tradition! There's no religion in India. None. It's all tradition. You don't have any religions. Your religions are gone. Tradition ate them. Want to bet? Far older and longer and more embedded in your lying to yourself. Tradition. Religion tried, and you stomped it out of existence. You're still to the day doing it. That's not, these Muslims and Al-Qaeda, that's not religion. That's tradition. The Nazi. Tradition killed, wonderful idea, Nazi. Did the Americans beat him? No, tradition did. Beat him dead. Get you to lie to yourself. Done. Makes you weak. Your opponent loving you can know more about you than you. All you got to do is love your enemy. You know more about your enemy than your enemy. Your enemy is lying to itself. Doesn't love itself. When you love your enemy, easy. Now they're going to try to feed their enemy. That ain't the way you handle it. That's not what that's about. Feeding your enemy is a killing. You don't feed your enemy. You get your enemy feeding itself. When you feed your enemy, that's a death blow. The elephant doesn't like that idea. Do elephants like getting fed by you? Why? Because you're the enemy. To an elephant, you are the enemy. Want to bet? And it don't like eating out of your hand. At all! Smart elephant. Humans aren't that smart. They'll let their enemy feed them. Dumb! What's your enemy here? Bacteria! And misunderstanding. And fungus is the captain of misunderstanding. Only fungus isn't smart enough to be your enemy. Let me remind you of that one. Fungus is too inferior to be your enemy. Know it. Ha ha, fungus. These are the terms and things and situations you witness with this planet, and you shall focus on them and handle them as aspects stalking you. Do you understand me? Far more than any human in a temper tantrum, disappointed that love failed more than anything. That is comfortable. I mean, you can comfort that. You can assist that. You've got some things here you never assist. They're your deadly enemies, and they don't require any assistance. They're out to kill you. They're stupid. You're not. And they live with you. You'll share this planet with your enemies and know more about them than you, and you're not going to kill them. Can you kill misunderstanding when you require understanding? Can you? You can set up a perimeter and build a post and man it. You're not going to kill it. Does that mean you live with it and manage it? You manage your enemy? No. You live adjacent to your enemy. You ain't going to manage nothing. Now, it's smart to love your enemy and stay ahead of it. And stay acquainted and keep the communication. Solomon! Did Solomon conquer his enemies? No. It's really not what you do. You don't conquer your enemy. Unless, listen, you want to conquer your enemy, you conquer fungus and the things that are mutual to you and your enemy both. You and your enemy have too many mutual enemies to fight among yourselves. And your enemies really, you know what's the enemy in human here? Could really be one thing. The contrast in maturity. There's only one enemy when humans have it between themselves. Contrast in maturity to remembering a creature. Butterflies. Lovely. Priceless. Rudder of a planet. Contrast in maturity. That's it. That's the closest thing you can have an enemy with another human being here. Now after that, when you witness that, you've got some real mutual enemies. Big time! Both of you get attacked by misunderstanding and sit there and beat the hell out of each other, never even know, stupid to start with. Is that possible? Magna Carta says yes. Ponder these things, please. Now take a position. Please. Now take the position and the disposition of that position. Spalding out of here. Bare bonesing it. Skeleton Nation.